Hi, everyone. Welcome to your latest Take 5. Sonu, we've got 5 minutes to break down 3 of the real popular, maybe popular is the wrong way to put it, real pressing questions. Hopefully I can say this right. We're calling this one student loans, strikes, and shutdowns. Those are 3 that we are hearing a lot about. 3 very valid concerns. Let's talk about student loans for a minute and kind of why you think they're not as worrisome as maybe we're hearing about over there on TV.
So student loans are set to restart. I mean, student loan payments were sort of suspended for, the last few years, and they're set to restart in a few weeks, start of October. And I think it's a valid concern, right? Like before the pandemic, I think student loan payments amounted to about $70 billion a year. That's about 0.3% or so of disposable income, right? So you think, if they have to start paying that back, that's going to come out of something else. So whether it's some sort of services, Taylor Swift concerts are over now, so maybe it comes out of something, gas or something like that. But yeah, no, it's a valid concern. But one thing is, look, it's not like we're going from 0 to 70. A lot of people actually, a lot of student loan, borrowers basically, they've been paying off their debt during this time as well. A lot of them have paid off a lot, and they've gotten loans forgiven as well, right? There are income-driven repayment schemes. The administration, there are a lot of errors over the last decades or so for several of these borrowers. The administration forgave loans for about close to 1 million of them, 800,000 to 1 million of them. So they're not going to have any payments, right? Of course, there are about 35 million borrowers, so that's not the only piece of it. But then the administration's also given an on-ramp. You don't have to start payments immediately. You got a whole year to start, paying the loans off. And even if you don't over that first year, they're not going to report you to credit bureaus or anything like that. So
that's nice of them not to do that right away. So that's good. I think the key concept, again, is everyone doesn't have to start paying right now. And honestly, Sonu, a lot of people were continuing to pay the whole time. So again, it is some disposable income out of people's pockets. And I mean, let's be honest, who has the most student loans? Lower income, right? Lower income earners, I guess we'll say. So again, we're watching that one closely. Let's talk about shutdowns. There's a good chance, right? We're going to have a government shutdown coming up quite soon. I just looked at some numbers. We've had this popular question coming in. So in the last 5 times we had a government shutdown, the S&P 500 actually gained. Okay, you go back 30 years. Only once did you have a government shutdown with stocks down. It was just modestly. So 5 out of 6 times stocks are higher. Here's the final comment on this. The government was shut down for 35 days back in 2018, 2019. Longest shutdown ever, at least back to the mid-70s when we have reliable data on this stuff. S&P gained over 10%. In that month plus. So again, we're not minimizing the government shutdown, some of the problems that it could cause. I think we're saying the stock market tends to look past it and honestly it's not that big of an event. You want to add anything there?
No, if anything with these things, it would be the debt ceiling that's more concerning. We've talked about that. The government shutdown, look, if it remains shut down for a whole year, that's a problem. Even for like more than a month or so. But said even 35 days, the market saw past that, and they're going to open up government, sooner rather than later. Nobody wants to shut down. No politician likes to say that, your Social Security checks are not coming.
No. And again, as I've pointed out many times, and everyone knows this, next year is an election year. So do you really want to go upsetting everyone during an election year? Probably not. We know this is the back and forth. This is unfortunately how the sausage is made in Washington, like the debt ceiling debacle. The debacle's a strong way to put it. Like the debt ceiling back and forth we had a few months ago. We got up to, 11:59, did not turn into a pumpkin, got past that. We're going to get past a potential government shutdown as well. So, we've got about 45 seconds left, it looks like here. The final thing was strikes. We have a very large strike going on with the UAW with 3 large automakers. What's your take on that? I think we've hit day 5 or 6 approximately as we do this.
Right. That's going on. The Hollywood writers' strike is going on. It seems
that's true too.
Though, we have quite a few of these. I mean, that's been going on for a while. Look, big picture, but it's affected a few plants. It's not, unless the strike spreads, it's not going to impact the entire auto industry. And sooner rather than later, I think they'll figure it out. They'll come to a deal. They're still talking, so that's good.
Yeah, news. Washington's getting in there and trying to make things get past the finish line as well there. So again, those are three very popular things that we've been hearing lately about student loans, about shutdowns, and about strikes. And they're concerns, yes, but we think we're going to get past them and things will be okay. With all that, this is your latest Take 5. Take care, everyone.